Hello friends, and welcome to my kitchen. This is how I have things set up when I am not on the road. Obviously when I'm driving or moving around a lot, I do not have things sitting on the counter, especially glass jars. This is my first cabinet here, and then I also have a second cabinet here, which is all kitchen stuff. You can see I've devoted a lot of space to my kitchen. The only thing that's stays here all the time, this is my little trash can. You can see I have crap in there, but that's my little trash can I have on top of my kitchen counter for stuff. For trash, obviously. So, let me just get right into it and show you how I stock my vegan kitchen on the road. My budget vegan kitchen on the road, to be sure. So, this first cabinet. Alright, let me step back a little so you can see in there. It's pretty full. I have it organized in a very specific way that works for me. You can see it just has, first a couple like notes. You can see it just has the one shelf right here. And what I've done is I've put things in boxes inside to keep things separate and organized, and also so it's just not a huge chaotic mess in there, because if I'm driving and I take a corner or something like that, if I had everything just like free for all in there, it would just be a disaster. And plus it helps me stay organized because I'm terrible at organization. So it's a multi-purpose thing. So first of all, this first box, well, I'll show you the boxes. So I have these blue boxes here that just seem to fit really well in here. And then also in the back, I have this wooden like tray. I think it probably went inside a drawer at some point. I got it for free somewhere, but it works really well for holding my jars of things. It's like the perfect size. So I have that in there. So I'm just going to get right into it and show you what I keep in my boxes and what I carry with me on the road while I'm traveling food-wise. So this box right here is the most important box of all. This is the snack box. This has a wide variety of different things in it, so I don't get bored. One of the biggest problems of being vegan on the road is, of course, not knowing if you're going to be able to find things you can eat. And also, when you're staying on a budget, stopping like at gas stations and stuff, that can get so expensive. Fast food joints can really add up. So I have a variety of snacks in here. I have these Belvita banana breads. I have granola bars, of course. I have olives to go. Complete cookie. I have a bag of peanuts. I have this fruit leather, which I'm absolutely in love with. What else do I have in here? Let's see. Oh, these Luna bars are really good. The protein bars. And some chocolate. You'll see all the yellow stickers with prices. I got these all at a discount food store. Like, these are like, oh, it expired in September, so that's why they were cheap. Actually, no, that's September 2019. Huh. I also have Nutiva chocolate hazelnut spread. This stuff is amazing. Goes great on bananas for a quick snack. So that's my snack box, and I highly recommend, even if you're not a full-time or part-time van dweller or traveler, have a snack box with you in your car at all times, because the amount of times that I have pulled into places and had just like the worst, unhealthiest options available, it's just too much to count. Like, it makes so much sense to have your own, and just, you'll never run into a food situation if you have snacks that you like. And lots of them, variety. So, next to the snack box is my box of things that I use fairly regularly. Like, I have my coffee filters in here, and my makeshift, what do you call those? pour over coffee. And I have my bag of coffee right here too. Also in here I have some veggie broth, some roasted garlic quinoa. That's like a quick meal thing. I have some other quinoa. And I have hemp heart toppers. I don't know if you've ever seen these. I put these in my oatmeal every morning. They're so good. This is maple and cinnamon. They also make a chocolate and cocoa one. That is a chocolate and coconut one. That is just amazing. I have that somewhere too. And I have hemp seeds. And some quick cook barley. That's actually a new find. I put it up here so that I would try it. I haven't tried it yet. It's supposed to cook in 10 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. So that's what I have in this box, some staples. And then on the side here, I'll have a bunch more. I have minute rice. This is a oatmeal cereal thing. I just dropped the couscous. Oops. Mashed potatoes. These are instant mashed potatoes. And just plain oatmeal. And then you can see a box of couscous. And there's another one before I dropped it. And so then back here, these are all like instant pastas and instant rices. This is quinoa and brown rice. Like, I shouldn't say instant. They're like ready cooked. Like this is fully cooked, just needs to be heated. This is the same, fully cooked, just needs to be heated. I have some white rice, jasmine rice, I think, back there too. So just some like quick food options. I also have Butler soy curls. And then I'm going to take this box out here so you can see my wooden tray of staples here. I have, fava beans. I have chickpeas somewhere too. Balsamic glaze. I have stuff that I dehydrated from my garden 2 years ago and also from last year. This is kale, like dehydrated kale. So that's like quickly can be added to soups and stuff without having to carry around, perishable vegetables. I still do get perishable vegetables, but it's nice to have the dried options. That's a spinach back there, basil. That's some parsley from my garden, dehydrated. And then my condiments. 3 things I never leave home without. First of all, of course, nutritional yeast. Don't leave home without this. Don't buy it in the shaker bottle, though, in this shaker thing. I got it one time in this just so I could have the container. And then now I buy it in bulk, and I just fill this up when it gets low. It's much less expensive that way, but it's really nice having the container for it. And the second indispensable item in my pantry is... So the next thing I have is tamari. If I can afford it, I get shoyu. 10 million times better than regular soy sauce. Like, the flavor depth is just incredible. Highly recommend that you get tamari or shoyu instead of regular soy sauce. I put it in so much. I also have the Just Mayo garlic mayo for like chickpea salad sandwiches and stuff. I have the Just Mayo sweet mustard. The stuff like, oh my god, this is so good. If you liked honey mustard, like this replaces honey mustard, and I think it's actually better than honey mustard, so it's amazing. And then toasted sesame oil. I actually got it in this spray thing. It was on sale, which is why I got it, and I really like it because I can just add a couple sprays to whatever I'm doing, and you don't have to worry about everything being dosed in oil. And I mean, toasted sesame oil has pretty strong taste anyway, so you just want a little bit to begin with generally. So when I found this was pretty cool. I wish I'd gotten another one actually. And then also back here I have my Ataki. That's Hen of the Woods mushrooms I foraged. I have more vegetable broth over here, different kinds. Yeah, so that's the top shelf of my pantry. As you can see, there's just a wide variety, so I can just cook up almost everything I can want, and none of it was expensive. Like, nutritional yeast can get expensive. These things, if you buy them full price, are quite expensive, but you can see 65 cents. 99 cents, discount Food Warehouse. I always look for the deals. And then I bought about 10 of these when I found them for 65 cents each. Out of date, since August, but they're still good, don't worry. Alright, so that's my top shelf there. Put my snack box back in my other box. So then down below, it's a little messier down here, but anyways, you can see what I have. So here I have my butane cooktop, and the cartridges right there. I always store them separately. I am ultra paranoid about butane canisters and heat and stuff. I don't know, I know it's fine to store that there as long as it's not connected, but anyways, I store it separate. And here I also have my pots and pans, and you can see I have very little for pots and pans. I have one saucepan, one saute pan, that's all I need. Well, it's only a one cooktop burner anyways, so, but it forces me to clean things, do dishes often, which you want to do when you're in the van anyways. And then I have this like little serving tray, or sometimes I use it as a cover for the saute if I want. So I'm going to take those out. Okay, so, alright, so this is my spice tub. I keep everything in a sealable container because a lot of the stuff is in bags and stuff, and I don't want it to spill. So I have like cumin, coriander, smoked paprika, turmeric, ginger, just a wide variety of my favorite spices in there. So I'm going to take that out. And you can see I have my dish drying pads right here. I have 2 of them. They're super convenient. They can be washed if they get stinky. And they just store really well. Like, they fold up and store really well. You don't have to worry about a dish rack or anything like that. I love these. I got these like at the dollar store or something. Plus, I love the colors. I'm gonna take those out. And this is a tablecloth. I haven't ever used it, but if I feeling particularly fancy in my van, I can have a tablecloth. And then tucked in the side here, I have plastic cutting board and a placemat, and it's a spare plastic cutting board. I chose these because they're so thin and simple, and they're easy to clean. And then over here, I have brown sugar. I don't ever really use that, but it's good to have in case I want some in my oatmeal or something. And then some black beans. These are dried chanterelle mushrooms that I foraged. I have chickpeas. This is dried cilantro. And then here I have, this is one of my favorite new finds here. This is purple corn and rice noodles. They're really good. But the thing I really like about them is, you know, when you usually open a box of pasta, you have an open box of pasta. And these come in, I know it's not like good for the environment and all plastic packaging and all that, but I really love these, that they come in like these individual self-serves, because I'm always cooking for myself. So this is like the perfect size, and I don't have to open an entire box and have it go stale or something. So that's really nice. Plus they taste really good. And then also in here I have tofu, if I want a tofu scramble or something. I have some unsweetened shredded coconut for my oatmeal. I have this like instant Indian food. I have tahini. And then these are ready-minute These are ready-minute meals. So it says like ready in 1 minute. I put these in my Hot Logic all the time because they're really simple. It's all pre-cooked. I don't actually have to do any cooking. I just like add it in and heat it. And this one as well. These are both really good. This Massaman curry and the pad see ew. Like, they are just super yummy. And then here I have, of course, peanut butter. Never leave home without it. And I have these chocolate non-dairy milk. Sometimes I put these in my oatmeal. If I do overnight oats, sometimes I use this first. And I add some peanut butter, then you have chocolate peanut butter oats. Yum. And sometimes you just want some chocolate milk. So I have those right there. And then this box is my food prep box. This is all stuff. You can see it's all labeled. Most of it's mushrooms that I foraged this last summer. There's oyster mushrooms. That's not real oysters. That's oyster mushrooms. Matsutake. I have trumpets, black trumpets. What else do I have in here? Oh, that's chicken of the woods. There's a huge variety of thing in here. Maitakes. I do all this so that I can save money. Foraging and then dehydrating and storing your own food is a great money saver, a great way to live on a budget. You just have to have the time and knowledge to do it. But anybody can gain it. You just have to devote yourself to it a little bit. So that's one of the things I've really been doing a lot of. And so then I add these to soups and stuff for added nutrition and hardiness. It's really awesome. And then I have here this probiotics and some vitamin D if needed. So I don't take those all the time, but they're there. So that is this part of, this is the one cabinet in my kitchen setup here. Lots of options. I'm not going to starve on the road. I'm not going to feel the need to stop and get crap food from some fast food place, or even not a fast food place, but just like, I don't need to spend the money to buy food on the road. I have everything I need right here. So now I'm going to show you my other cabinet. Alright, so this is my second cabinet here. Unhook it. Let's see. It's kind of tall, I guess. And it has shelves inside. So these little containers here, I got these at Dollar General. And they've just been awesome. This is obviously to wash dishes. I'm switching and not using this anymore. I'll do a whole different episode on that, but until I go to my other method of cleaning dishes, that's what I have. And then in here, I just have like odds and ends. I have some, I save all my produce bags and stuff. You never know, everything has more than one use, so I put those all in there. And here, this is, I have caps for my mason jars. I have cups. So I have those preserve cups. I have my silverware or plasticware, just a wide, messy conglomeration here of eating utensils and stuff. But it all fits really nicely in these little blue bins, and I got really lucky in that the three fit right across nicely. So then in this one, I have like, you can see I have my knife. I have a couple knives. I use like the ceramic knives and stuff. I like those. I have another knife here. Can opener. Top priority. Don't leave home without it. Can opener. I have some metal straws that I can use. A little tea strainer. There's just so many things. A cozy for if I have a hot mug. Measuring spoons. I have a vegetable peeler. Just the simple things. I don't have a ton in there, but things that I've found that I've needed on the road. And then on the side here, it doesn't fit in the bin. I have my microplane. Also one of those things I'd never leave home without, because you don't always need it, but then when you do, nothing else suffices. So I like my microplane for grating ginger, turmeric, all kinds of things. Back there. Then on this shelf, I have my reusable plastic plates. I have a big strainer. I have my bowls. I I got these like, I'm sure I got these at Family Dollar or something. They're like $1 each. I have some measuring cups. I have a tofu press, very important. And I have, this is one of those vegetable spiralizer things. I have a scale. I don't know why I have a scale, but I don't know. I've never used it, so I should probably get rid of that. In the back here, mixed nuts. That's actually a big tub of different kinds of teas. And then in this container has a lot of fun stuff. It has wet naps that I've acquired, salt and pepper, and this is ketchup and mustard. And then this bag is all hot sauces and hot and mild sauces from Taco Bell because I like them, and so it's really easy to add quick flavoring to any food with those. And then down here, I have my Hot Logic. I store that in this shelf here. And then I have all my jars and my containers that I use in the Hot Logic as well. I have mason jars. I use these for coffee and stuff. As you can see, I have my, I use this in the Hot Logic with the lids and stuff. And then over here too, I have a variety of different glass containers of different sizes that I use in the Hot Logic as well. So I keep that all there. I also use it for storage if I have leftovers. I try really, really hard not to have leftovers. So I try to just cook like exactly what I'm gonna want, because storing leftovers is a pain in the butt. So I try to avoid that. All right, so that's that cabinet right there. Oh, I totally missed what was up here. This is fun. A lot of people don't know that most seasoning packets and stuff are vegan. So like taco seasoning, add it to whatever. Add it to your beans. I add it to lentils, beans, whatever. This is a curry paste. I have chili mix. I have slow cooker, you know, for barbecue ribs. But you know what? All the ingredients in the back, they don't actually put meat in the seasoning blend. It's all vegan. So you can add this to whatever you want and have that same flavoring. So I love having these quick flavoring packets. Like I said, I'll add it to tofu. I'll add it to beans. I'll add it to lentils or couscous or whatever. Quinoa, like just for added quick flavor. This one's jambalaya. You can see I got those on sale, of course, as well. A lot of them say slow cooker stuff, but like Fiesta chicken. All the ingredients are absolutely fine. Just a whole variety of things that I just keep on hand. Crock-pot pulled pork seasoning. It's all just seasoning. So, that I have. I'll put that back up there. That stays up there just because that's where it fits. So then, I have this little box right here that stays in front of my drawers because I still haven't found the best way to secure these so they don't open while so when you're driving, they'll slide open. So I put this box in front. This is a heavy box because what's inside is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. It's a box of potatoes for my family's garden this summer. There's a whole wide varieties of potatoes in there. Purple and red and white and pinto. And yeah, so I always have good potatoes. I love these. And then also right here holding these drawers in place is one of my gallons of water. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to show you was in here, this drawer. And this is just like I have paper plates, I have a measuring cup, I have Ziploc bags, I have napkins and cloths. and aluminum foil, and just, you know, random things that I think I might need. And that is it. There's another drawer here. This has a lot of personal stuff in it. This is the one drawer here that doesn't have kitchen stuff. But yeah, so that's my vegan kitchen on the road. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you. Up top here. Up top here, I have my dishcloths. And they are on a magnetic thingy here, and of course the bin's metal, so they just stick right there, and then they can dry like that too. And here I have another cloth, and I also have my rubber gloves in case I need to clean something that's gross. And that's it for my kitchen. I hope you have enjoyed it, and please, I would love to know what you do on the road, or please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Thank you for watching.